Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
I want to be someone who's very masterful with my words because he always speaks of, communication being one of the highest form of value. And I really am on this quest of mastering my words and my vocabulary. If there is such a thing towards the mastery of, I would say, being in better comprehension with the words that I'm using. Why? As I spoke earlier, it's the responsibility to be able to share the message in a way that people can understand it with clarity. I understand that maybe I can say some words that I got from a book, but it doesn't resonate with the person next to me because I'm speaking because I got this from a book and they've never read a book in their life. How many people we know are like that who've never read a book in their life? So you might mention something and they don't have any idea what you're talking about. So I really understand, for me, yes, I love to come on here and give as much value as I can from the perspective of my life and give the perspective of an overseas basketball player living in another country, being a content creator, running a business, growing a business, because all this is just a part of my business life and growing and just trying to show a path for those who are also trying to go down this path with some kind of guidance. Giving back with what I did not have, which is a perspective of someone living this life. Now we live in the age of, I heard a podcast the other day, so we live in the age of an expert. Do I call myself an expert? Well, in the life of living in overseas basketball, I'm an expert at that. I'm definitely an expert at living the overseas basketball life. I've been doing this for 10 years. I've been to over 18 different countries. I believe I can call myself an expert when it comes to living this life. And I've learned a lot that I can help navigate the next generation towards that, towards how to be successful, but not only successful, but to get the most out of this life through my own trial and error. Isn't that how it always is? The people who are always trying to teach you something is just because they went through their own trial and error and they decided to give the information back on what they went through, and how if you take these steps that they tell you, it's just a shortcut for you to get to where you want in life. And I believe that my aspect and my value that I bring is just the changing of your mindset and just understanding that your mind is going to take you further than your jump shot. Your mind, your mentality is going to take you further than any crossover you can do, than all the bounce that you have. Because there's a way to navigate in this life, and there's a way to take advantage of the time that is given to us to maximize ourselves, whether that be a personal development. That's what I kind of deem this show is necessarily about, is about the personal development of an overseas basketball player. And that just comes with developing yourself. To be the best basketball player you can possibly be for yourself, you have to go through personal development. That's trial and error. That's willingly or unwillingly. If you unwillingly don't try to develop yourself for this life, you're not going to have a very long career. But if you willingly put yourself through the strenuous and the extra work that is necessary to be successful, and you expand upon yourself to not only improve your game, but to improve your mindset. Because I promise you, this game is more mental than it is physical. Being able to think the game, being able to navigate between different environments and different teams and situations, because a lot of teams are not going to adapt to you. The communication, the networking, the understanding that how you become as a person is what people are going to judge you by, and not who you are on the court. Even becoming a better player is becoming a better person first, because who you are on the inside will reflect more on what you do on the outside, creating those habits. Creating the habit of developing yourself into a better person. That's why I created the book, 6 Must-Have Traits to Become an Overseas Basketball Player, because I just give you some of the development that you need, or the development traits that I believe every person who wants to be a professional basketball player overseas should have. From my 10 years of experience, and I'm still rocking and going at it, I've been able to see what exactly that, just to be a type of person that is needed to play this game. And no one talks about the type of person and the things that you need eternally to play this game. Work on your jump shot, work on this, do that. Nobody tells you what type of person you should be and what you should be working on. Like a person that works in a store and they check bags or they're a cashier. Well, you have to have people skills. If you want to go up, if you want to, increase in your job or whatever it is that you're doing, if you want to get to another level, there's certain criteria and certain things that you must have. If you're a cashier and working at a store, if you want to get a raise or whatever it is, you have to have a certain type of energy. You must be able to communicate with people. You must be able to understand that, these people coming through, they're not there to make your job worse, but that's a character trait. That's a trait that you have that, I'm going to bring good energy into the people next to me or the people that's coming through my line that I'm taking care of. That's a trait. Learning to be in connection with the people that I'm serving is going to help me more in my job or in my career than me just going through the motions. So developing yourself as a person and developing yourself to be a better person is going to help your game. And that is a fact. That is a fact. So I go back to the disruption always leads the intention. That was a little rant though. And I say that because right now, as we're preparing for the finals, we're preparing for the Final Four. It's in, well, by the time you guys watch this, it'll be already over with. And we would have won. I'm making it known we have won. I'm speaking it into, it's already in existence. It's already there. And the fact that we're so close and we have such the best opportunity to win this, it just shows like all the outside things that are just trying to like knock us off of our balance, just trying to disrupt everything. As I spoke earlier in the fact of a feeling segment of why my coach said that to me, of how he just seen my calmness in all the midst of the craziness, is because right now we have 3 players out. One of our starters got hurt with some weird play in practice, and then he said that he was just injured. He injured and he didn't come to practice. But he said he's feeling a lot better, thank God. And he should be good to go. Like he's healthy enough. It's just, he got a bruise. Because after the training, we all went to the weight room and lift weights together. So I knew he had to be good. It was just like a weird fall and you just hurt him for the next day. Take a couple of ibuprofen. We got 2 days, ice stem. Get the air compression boost. I got an air compression boost. If you want a pair for a discount, let me know. DM me on my Instagram. DM me for air compression boots. Every player must have those for your recovery. Exactly. Just one day he's just sitting here training. Boom, he falls. Weird. And now you ain't got the right recuperation things to get back because we got a finals in 2 days. I'm sorry. This is why it's so important to have these things in close proximity or closer to you so you can use immediately.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.